Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into another LEGO Super Mario theme news video. And I just gotta preface this right off the top, okay? Please, 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 I'm just a news source, alright? The information that we're getting this from, most of it is from a news source, and you need to take everything that you hear for this with a huge grain of salt. Huge, 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 because listen, there's a lot of things going into this that I'm very, very skeptical about, okay? But anyways, yesterday, the Stone Wars, a news source that we've talked about on this channel a couple of times, said that Lego Leaf, the code name given to an upcoming theme, actually belonged to Super Mario. And along with that, all of the sets, all 13 of the sets, are actually for Super Mario. Now, we have been told by multiple people that the Lego Leaf theme, I didn't cover it because I don't really care, but the Lego Leaf theme actually belongs to the Monkey King. The Monkey King is this strange thing that they're starting this new theme, and we have had some leaks for it, some big figures, and I think the main villain we've seen leak on Instagram from like factories and different things. So it's very strange to me that the Stone Wars were the only people talking about this. Now, I woke up this morning on Instagram and all of the regular news sources were reporting that Lego Leaf was actually going to be Super Mario. And what I found really interesting was they weren't reporting on it yesterday, so I was like, what changed? And what changed was that Amazon actually posted on Germany and the UK, either, I don't know which one, but one of them had either one of them had the prices and one of them had the piece counts, something like that. So we now know all the prices and piece counts for the Lego Leaf theme. Now they are actually marketing it under Lego Super Mario. So I trust Amazon a lot more than the Stone Wars, and let me preface why. The Stone Wars a few weeks ago said that Star Wars is on the decline in general, and that Lego Star Wars is failing, and that Disney actually said to Lego, please stop making these sets, and actually canceled some of the sets. That's why there's gaps in the numbers. If you look back over the past decade, you'll see tons of gaps in set numbers, and it's just a regular thing that some products don't go forward. But the Stone Wars decided to say that Lego Star Wars is dying, and what happened the next week? Well, they released a statement that Lego Star Wars was one of the most successful themes of the year in their yearly report. So yeah, just take everything, that you hear from here going forward with a grain of salt. And on the other side of things, Amazon, funny thing, I trust Amazon a lot, but let me just also say this, that when the Lego Movie 2 series, I think, was going to be releasing, they actually used my PlayStation bag, my PlayStation CMF bag, as a placeholder on their website. Now, that's not to say that Amazon is incredible with their stuff. They definitely are, but it's just, this isn't the first time that they're getting info from like the Lego community. So unfortunately, I am very, very skeptical now when it comes to stuff like this, especially from the Stone Wars going forward. But anyways, let's talk about these sets, and I have no problem trying to speculate on what some of these are going to be. I'm really, really excited. But let's start things off with set number 71360. This is going to be retailing for $59.99 USD or $79.99 Canadian. This is going to have 231 pieces, and I believe the rumor for this is that this is going to be a starter pack. And yesterday on stream, Jay Noli, a regular on the Ashnflash extra streams and everything, had the brilliant idea that they could do a Super Mario Maker set, and it would act like the crafting box for the Minecraft, but it would be for that. I absolutely love that idea. I think that would be super great, especially since there is supposedly this is going to be the starter pack. So I think that would be really, really fantastic. Like to get a bunch of different characters like Goombas and Bullet Bills and different things in that, and just pipes and a bunch of just different terrain that you could just mix and match. I think that would make such an excellent set. And that's actually a little more than the crafting box set, so that's kind of interesting to me. And then the next one I want to talk about is 71361, and this is going to be retailing for $3.99 USD or $4.99 Canadian. So this is the thing. They're calling this the blind bags. Now, We have gotten blind bags that aren't actually Lego minifigures in the past. If you look back to, technically on Lego Shop at Home, they consider the Unikitty ones minifigures, but specifically most recently, of course, we're getting the actual dots, like the random little baggies, as well as like Nexo Knight had some stuff. So my thought about this, and it says the price, the piece count is 23. I don't know how that works. Like, it's very random, but 23, that's a lot. So I don't know. I don't get that part of it. I don't get how you can have that many pieces for a blind bag. It's like for Mario, I get like with dots, right? You're getting all the little studs and different things, but for Mario, it's kind of strange. But I'm thinking maybe it could have random blocks. Even maybe you could have like Goombas or small little things like the bullet bills that aren't necessarily minifigures. Stuff like that, perhaps. Even like power-ups. I'm thinking that could definitely be like a power-up sort of bag or something like that, where you could get like a fire flower or like all of those Super Mario power-ups. I think that's definitely a possibility for that. But you could see the rest of the list there. I'm not going to read them all out. It is interesting to see the amounts that we're getting here. I'm personally thinking that one of the smaller sets there for $20 or $30 is going to be some sort of Mario Kart set. I definitely think that's a big possibility. I mentioned that in my video yesterday. As well as just, I think that the biggest set, so also, forgot to mention this up top, this is actually all going to be releasing on August 1st. So I'm thinking that the biggest set here could be Bowser's Castle, and then Peach's Castle will actually be like a direct-to-consumer set the size of the Upside Down. Maybe releasing earlier, which would be a really great like sort of start to the theme. I don't know if they would do that, but it would be kind of cool to get it either July 1st or maybe August 1st. I think that that's definitely a possibility. Maybe even September 1st, a month after the theme has started, but I don't know. I really think that this is the way that it's going to go. Maybe the second biggest set is Bowser's ship, and it could come with like Bowser Jr., different things like that. I'm not really sure, but I definitely think that this is a solid wave if this is for Mario. The Stone Wars was saying that it might not have minifigures. Lego would be fools not to have minifigures, and specifically when you're looking at the tease from yesterday, the blocks are just a different size. Those blocks are to minifigure scale, and those big figures are not. They're like big figure feet. So it just doesn't make sense to me. Now, you're probably thinking, Ashton, you said there's 13 sets, and there are. There's actually 4 other sets, and this is where I think that tease comes in. And these are sets numbers 71370 to 71373, going to be retailing for $9.99 USD or $14.99 Canadian, and there's different piece counts for these. Now, what I'm thinking is that these might be those weird digital figures, and I have a feeling that's what it's going to wind up being, and the rest of the sets are all just going to be like minifigure scale sets. I'm hoping that is the case. But yeah, so I have a feeling that, of course, one of these is going to be Mario, probably the first one, and then Luigi, maybe Peach, and I'm going to say like Yoshi probably for the other one, and simply because like I can't see Bowser being a digital sort of figure like that, at least not for the same price. I think it'd be weird if he was the same sort of size as the other characters. So I'm thinking that's what it is, and I'm not sure if like the actual parts on the figures are able to be subbed out. I said yesterday that maybe on the overalls that those are like flat studs, but maybe that is just one piece, like that whole thing could be one piece. It's weird to see all these other channels, like non-Lego channels, talking about Super Mario. Specifically, I know that there was like some actual video game channels talking about it, and I've heard a lot of speculation that it might be like a Switch cartridge holder or something like that. It's gonna be really weird, and it's gonna be something new and exciting. I think I'm excited to see what they are, and as long as they're like this sort of separate thing, I'm gonna be honest. If it has something to do with the Switch, or if it's something that I don't really care about, maybe I'll only pick up one, because I really only care about the minifigures. But who knows? Like, I'm looking at these now, and out of 13 pieces, let's go with the biggest one, 4 of them could belong to a minifigure, right? With just, if Mario is one of them, 4 of those pieces could belong to an actual Mario minifigure. But Anyways, everyone, that's kind of the news update. Again, my apologies to the Stone Wars for not believing you. Again, this is all just rumors at this point, but kind of confirmation from Amazon. But I just think that it's important, especially when it's just one news source, that you gotta be really careful with believing it. I really wanted to believe with all my heart that we were getting 13 Super Mario sets, but it's just from them I have a really hard time now going forward. But another thing that I just remembered and I mentioned yesterday is that hopefully the sets will be revealed at E3, and unfortunately E3 has been canceled due to the coronavirus. So kind of disappointed about that, not only just because I love E3 and that's just such a fun time each year, but I'm just sad that Lego can't show off anything now for that, and it is a bit of a shame. I was really hoping that that would be where we'd get some reveals, but it's okay. Like I said yesterday again, Nintendo's really great. They have their directs, so I'm sure that we're going to hear something very, very soon from one of the upcoming Nintendo directs before August 1st. Anyways, everyone, what do you think of all this stuff? Let me know down below in the comment section what you think for different sets and different things. What did you think of Jay Nolly's idea for the Super Mario Maker set? I think that would be such a great idea for a starter set. And hopefully you can connect them all. I think that would be such a great way to have this theme going forward, especially even Ninjago. I think the rumor is that all those sets can actually connect. So I really like that idea, and I hope that, I want to hear your thoughts on it as well. But I hope you did enjoy the video, and I hope that you all have a great day. I'll see you all in the next one.